Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome all Transformers fans in the next video. Today we're gonna talk about 3-star Titan. We're gonna look on his abilities, we're gonna look on his stats, we're gonna check what we can do with him, most importantly how we can beat a 3-star Metroplex, which lots of people have problems, and even with the TRYPTICON on level 3, on level 9, they wasn't, they will struggle. So we're gonna look how to do it correctly and how to buff the TRYPTICON over his abilities. And then one small thing from me, what I'm doing when I've got some extra time and how I'm using my TRYPTICON with power leveling in midweek. So let's go into the TRYPTICON first. So on level 10 he's got almost 80,000 health, damage 1250. Obviously all the abilities are unlocked, so the fireball, bulletproof, null ray explosion, fine technician, rejuve, and Titan protection. What I've got on, it's two of the passive abilities, is the fireball and null ray explosion. Everybody should have them in. And then I've got bulletproof and fine technician, so I think everybody should have them as well. You could put rejuve on, but then you're gonna lose one of the perks which can decide if you're gonna win in a war or not. And then Titan Inspire, it's the 20% damage reduction for 30% for your bots when you defeat the Titan. Unfortunately, it's a glitch, it's not working on the wars. I think I had this buff on doing the resource farming, but on the war, no, that didn't work. So space saves, fix it please. And then his abilities, so he got rockets as a 2-star Titan, 1.5k damage on the rockets, and then Titan Smite 3750. So that's the stats and abilities from the level 10 Titan. Obviously we are just few days before the weekend event where we're gonna receive the 4-star. So the 4-star we're gonna change obviously the ability which we're gonna use, but will be probably the death ray. Everybody should, I think, go for it. And obviously we're gonna change the damage and health, but still, if you're not going for this part, or if you just start leveling your Titan, that's what we get. So that's like I said, statistics and abilities. And now let's get into the beating up 3-star Metroplex. So let's go on the Decepticons, and then you can see Metroplex is level 9. So what is really key here, guys? And few people, said that do the tests. Need to deploy our TRYPTICON as bottom as possible, and then you don't spam your abilities straight away. You need to let TRYPTICON use all the passive abilities, and then you use Smite. Then you wait and you need to watch to use his other 3 passive abilities the second round, and then you use rockets. If you're gonna use Smite and rockets, you're gonna he's not gonna use his passive abilities. He's gonna walk towards Metroplex, and then we're gonna lose. So we're gonna fire Triptychon. That's the first. That's the second passive, and Fireball is the third, and then Smite. Okay. Then we wait. Fireball. Passive ability, and then we're gonna use our rockets. So that's how we start the fight. Okay, we let him use his passive abilities as much as is possible to do more damage from the range. So our next ability will be the Smite. Okay. We are stunned, so we need to wait a second. Okay. And straight away rockets. So now all we need to do, we need to just use our abilities as soon as possible. Don't hesitate, every second count. Okay? So we can speed up just a little bit. Okay, our first ability will be the rockets. Available, so rockets in, and then we're gonna use Smite, and then we can speed it up. We are stunned, so we need to wait a few seconds. We are still stunned. Still stunned. That's it. And that should be almost over. That's it. So we finished the Metroplex. Obviously, my Titan is on level 10. It's against a Titan level 9. It's easier, but I was able to do it with Titan on level 7. So as much as you follow this way, so you let your Titan do 3 passive abilities, then you use Titan Smite. You let him do 3 passive abilities, use the rockets, and then you spam as soon as possible the abilities, you will be fine. Okay? So that's the very important tip for people who already beat him, for people who will beat him, who people just get his 3-star part and looking forward for beating the 3-star Metroplex and getting more Titan Spark. So that's how I'm usually doing the Metroplex. And now down fights in zone 13 I'll do later on. Now if you're gonna think about the Titans, basically if you warren every day, you don't have to worry about the XP. Sooner or later you're gonna get the 6,000 a week. You don't have to really focus on that. Titan Assaults really you can do on Monday, all of them, have it off your head. So then question is what you can do with your Titan, and the answer for this is what I personally start doing that. It's midweek power leveling with Titan, which is so simple. Basically what I'm doing, I'm taking one now I'm on the power leveling 2-star bots, so just let's take any of them with the Titan, but we need to change on Titan the abilities for the rockets, because the Titan Smite, with Titan Smite we cannot target the HQ, only with the rockets we can do that. So it's important to make sure you're gonna have a rockets as your ability. Okay.
Decepticons!
And then we're going with our 2-stars. So usually what I'm doing when I'm power leveling 2-stars, I'm going on zone 13. If I'm going with higher bots, I'm going on zone 14. So let's start with the Mix Master zone 13 first. So that's gonna go on the right. Zone 13, 15k. Let's go for it. So So all we have to do really is deploy Mixmaster.
Deploy!
Maybe use some abilities just to kill the time, but besides that, all the rockets, okay, we target in HQ over and over, speed it up, and rockets in the HQ. It's so simple, it's so easy. HQ 15 easily, you can do it with your Titan. HQ 16 is just enough damage in this timing. You can do it. So all the experience going into the power level box, which in this case is Mixmaster. So from this fight I'm gonna get 40k of experience for one bot, for the Mixmaster. For, you know, if you get bots on level 50 and higher, the 40k means nothing. But for this kind of bot on level 20, 25, 30, it is a lot, okay? It's a lot, it's for free. As you can see, max level in. It's a lot of experience and it's for free, okay? So that's when you've got lower level bots, you can go on zone 13, fully focus your Titan on HQ. Now, if you're gonna think about going higher, so let's say take this, let's say, right, so let's say we want to power level a little bit higher bots, right? So let's say dive bomb is on level 55, will be fine. Then we've got Deathsaurus on 56, and let's go with them on zone 14, okay? So here the same situation, but the bot which we're gonna release, we need to be fully focused on HQ. We need to deal as much damage as we can to the HQ, and then we're gonna do the rest with our Titan. So let's try with dive bomb, what we can get. So if you're not gonna fly over there yet, we need to go a little bit closer. Okay, and then let's spam his abilities on the HQ and the rockets. Okay, rockets are going in. That's fine. Obviously he's gonna die very quickly, but we deal already some damage to HQ. And what we need to do is a finish of the base. Okay? So all the rockets we spam it on the HQ.
Abilities ready.
Obviously it's a little bit easier if you got Titan on level 10. If you got Titan on level 7, 8, you're harder, maybe you're gonna have to go on lower zones, but eventually you're gonna get there and it's so worth it. Okay? So I think this one and one more round of rockets, and that should be done. Oh, one more, okay.
Abilities ready.
And that should finish. Oh, there you go. So, base done, zone 14. One bot is gonna get around 80 or 90k of experience. Obviously, we get in all the resources. Job done.
Good job.
Power level in midweek done. So that will be it, everybody. 3-star Titan, all the abilities, all the statistics, how to beat 3-star Metroplex, and how to use Titan for the midweek power leveling. If you like the video, please leave the comment, like and subscribe, and stay tuned because soon I'm gonna release straight after the weekend next video with the 4-star Titan. We're gonna see the ability, how it works. I mean, probably it's working like a 4-star ability of Devastator, but still it is exciting. I cannot wait to put my hands on him. So thank you for watching, and till the next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.